Why is it so important for your community to collaborate with NGOs from various countries?
CERD, the Committee on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, was set up at the time when apartheid and racial discrimination was dominant in southern Africa. And so the principal goal at that time was to combat racial discrimination in southern Africa. But of course, the idea was to combat racial discrimination all over the world. But the focus was at that time on southern Africa. Now, since that time, the world has changed. Apartheid is finished in southern Africa, but we see new forms of racial discrimination emerging all over the world. The NGOs are the ones who are able to give an independent report on the implementation of different conventions, not only on racial discrimination. I told you there are 9 treaty bodies. So there's one on women's rights, there's one on rights of child, there's another one on disabilities, then there's economic, social and cultural rights, there's a committee against torture. So there are 9 bodies all in all, and the NGOs play a very important role in highlighting the problems and weaknesses in the state parties of different treaty bodies. So they play a vital role, because otherwise the state may paint a very rosy picture.
What advices do you give to Korean students who aspire to work for the United Nations in the future?
First of all, I would advise them to brush up, they should be proficient in one and possibly 2 of the working or official languages of the UN. So if you know English and Chinese, or English and French, or English and Spanish, it improves your chances very much. At the UN, you have a chance to serve the people of the world, and you have to be impartial. You can't go there as a Korean nationalist. Yes, you can be proud of your country, but you have to be neutral when you're working there. And then also you have to be prepared for sacrifices. Most of the places of the world where you will have to serve will be less comfortable than your country.